Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. We've had the cold front coming through overnight and early this morning. Hasn't really done much for us except for give us some pretty strong winds. We'll be dealing with that through this morning. Any clouds that we have out there will be decreasing as we head through the afternoon. We'll start off mostly clear for tonight, so lows down to the upper 20s and low 30s. But then it's going to be another warm front that will approach and then eventually come through for your Thursday. So that will warm us up. It'll give us mostly cloudy skies and bring in stronger winds from the south too. And then Thursday night, the next cold front, and that could give us maybe a slight chance for some rain Thursday night and early Friday morning, especially in our eastern counties. Probably just a glancing blow at this point in time. A better chance for that will be out towards Illinois and Wisconsin. And then Friday, we're looking partly cloudy. Things are going to get quite interesting after that. We'll talk about that here in a second. Today, though, 50s and low 60s for high temperatures. The clouds will decrease into the afternoon, as will the winds. So actually looking pretty nice for the second half of the day. And tonight, a little bit chilly, down to maybe 28 there in Cedar Rapids, 29 in Waterloo, and low 30s elsewhere as we have a light wind and mostly clear skies. But then tomorrow, the winds are back from the south, gusting to 30. So we're back to the 50s and 60s, even with mostly cloudy skies out there. So next 3 days, again, pretty mild, above normal temperatures. Even Friday, looking at high temperatures there in the low to mid 60s, but a little bit deceiving. That will come in the late morning or early afternoon, and temperatures will fall throughout the rest of the day, and that will set us up for the coldest air of the season this weekend. 45 now for the high on Saturday as we deal with a breezy north wind. And then on the backside of a Clipper system, it's going to be highs in the mid-30s for Sunday. And look at that wind, very, very strong. Of course, maybe this is more of a concern. A rain-snow mix, 60% chance on Saturday. So let's show you Futurecast. Going to be this Clipper system that comes on by. It's probably going to be a very chilly rain for most of the day on Saturday. But as we are on the north side of that system and as we go through Saturday late afternoon into the evening, temperatures will start to come down. So that will introduce this wintry mix, if not some wet snowflakes out there. And so we'll be seeing that through about midnight Sunday morning before the moisture cuts off. And I do think at this point, pretty decent shot for some minor accumulations. Would be an inch or less, mostly on the grass. Ground is still pretty warm, but a little bit of a shock with it being a taste of winter for the first time this season. And look at these wind chills. Sunday morning feeling like the mid-teens. You go through the day on Sunday, the most we get with those wind chills, probably the low to mid-20s. And then we're back down to the mid-teens for Monday morning. So we're going to have to deal with some pretty cold air to start off next week. Should warm up, though, by Veterans Day Tuesday, looking at highs in the upper 40s, and we'll keep going up after that.